All right. Well, hey, we
Oh,
got a
good,
caller
good,
coming
good,
in.
good, good. We got a call.
All right, caller.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Who am I speaking with today on
You're speaking
Vegas
to
Night?
you're speaking to the Don. How are you?
Is this the Don as in the Donald Trump, the
Please,
president?
come on, please, come on. Don't make a big deal out of it, okay?
All right.
I call in because no, hold on. I'm calling because I want to be able to say something to the American people, okay? And this is the only place where I can have without having political, going back and forth with the Democrats. It's a pain in the ass. So I want to talk about the wall. I want to talk about this wall that is like a sore in my ass. Can I cuss on this?
Hey, Don, first of all, this internet radio, you can say whatever the hell you want. This is Risky Radio. This is the Vegas Nights radio show, so cuss if you want to, Mr. President.
I love you so much and you know what? If you want to go to any one of my hotels, you can come and just mention the name. You're okay. You're all right. Great energy, guy. That's why I call. I want to talk about this ingrate that's in the back of my butt. I'm talking about the wall. So many people came up to me and they said, Donald, you need to do the wall. You need to make sure that the wall is okay. And I know I said a lot of things about the wall. I know I said I was going to make Mexico pay for it, but I don't have an interpreter who can interpret to them that they're going to have to pay the wall. So I ended up going to the American. No, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, excuse me. So many people, no, because you're going to go to my hotel and I'm going to look out for you because you're a great guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I think you're a great guy. No, I think you're a great guy. And I think you're a great guy. And I know you're a great guy. And I really want to help you, okay?
All right, Mr.
Because
President.
I know so many people are complaining about this wall. It's a pain in the ass. So anyway, I got to get back to business, but we'll talk some more, okay?
All right, Mr. President. Hey, this is the line where you can call and express yourself, and we can talk about that wall if you want to. I don't think the American people want to pay for it, but we can talk about it if you want to.
But it's okay. We'll find a way to get over it. But whatever happens, we're just gonna have to get over it.
All right, Mr. President. All right. Well, thank you, sir, for calling. Call back anytime you get ready. All right. Well, hey, we got another caller, I believe, on the line. Is there another caller there?
Yes. Hello. Is this the place where you could call in and rant?
Yeah, this is the place where you can call in and rant. Who's on the phone, please?
This is Bill Cosby. I cannot see the phone number that I'm calling from, and so many people told me to call because they want to know what's going on with me and where I'm locked up at. I can't see anything, so I don't know where I'm at.
Oh.
Now,
Mr.
no,
Cosby.
I need for you.
Go ahead.
No,
I'm glad you called, man. How'd you get the call? I heard you was put away. You got you some privileges?
Please, I'm going to need for you to understand that I am now making sure that so many people understand that I am now running things now. See, because I got a couple of bitches with me right here in my cell. Do we have time for a story?
Yeah, we got time for whatever you want, Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby.
All right, here's what happened. I came into the prison by myself and I couldn't see, right?
So
I go inside of the place and I go inside of my cell, right? And the cellie that were with me, he said, so many people were looking for you to come in. Now, everybody thought that it was a big deal because somebody threw a hot dog. Everybody knows I love a New York hot dog.
That's right.
I love the New York hot dog, and I love the Philadelphia hot dog, see? So when I had the taste of the Jell-O pudding, that person was in my cell. I said, we're having a new Jell-O pudding contest.
Mr. Cosby, excuse me. Are you telling me that they give you, Mr. Cosby, Jell-O pudding in prison?
I beg your pardon?
They make sure you have your Jell-O pudding in prison, Mr. Cosby?
Yes, listen, look, you don't know I'm Bill Cosby, okay? I got a lot of people up in here that really think that I'm the shit, see? So I can get whatever I want to get up in here, see?
I heard that.
No, but see, I don't have to worry about all of the things that everybody have to worry about, see? So I had the Jello pudding contest. See, what happened? I had the chocolate, I had the strawberry, and I had the vanilla, and I had the chocolate, see? So I put the chocolate one down there, and the man came up and said he wanted to taste it. I said, yes, you can, but the next thing you know, all the stuff started coming out, see?
I heard that, Mr. Cosby. So you running the prison you in. You made that clear. You Bill Cosby. You run.
Yes, all of the gangs, they all respect me. See, I'm the head person that's in charge, see? And so everybody comes up to me and asks me for advice because they remember me on the show, right? The Cosby Show. But I don't want to do that. See, I want to be a gangster now.
All right, well, Mr. Cosby, I got a lot of listeners. I got a lot of young listeners. They may have to be where you are. What kind of advice can Bill Cosby give a young man going to prison? You know, what can they do to make it like you making it? How can they make it, Mr. Cosby?
Well, tell them first to pull their pants up, see? Because as soon as you have your pants down, that means you're going to be somebody's bitch, see? That's what that means, see? Keep your pants up and don't have your pants down. Keep them up. And if you really want to roll, you got to roll with the right people, see? Mm-hmm. And it doesn't help if you doesn't mention my name because I'm the nigga up in this motherfucker that's running stuff, see?
All right, Mr. Cosby. Well, hey, I appreciate you, taking the time out of your busy prison schedule to call us here at Vegas Nights Radio, and let the people know what's going on with you. Bill, I wasn't sure when you getting out, but when you get out, what's your plans, man?
Well, I don't have really any plans. I'm almost at the end, I'm up in age, see? So I think because my marriage is done, see? So I might as well take a couple of these bitches in here, and we'll get out. And who knows what may happen. I still have a little money and be able to make some things happen.
That's right. You are Bill Cosby. Well, Mr. Cosby, hey, I want to thank you again for giving us a call, man. We always look forward from hearing from someone like yourself on this show.
Yes, and
you
I want to be able to call
back.
Yes, thank you very much. I want to call back and give you a report on what's going on with me up in the prison.
You know what? Well, that's what we're going to do. Me and Wong deciding right now. Wong, every week we're going to find out from Bill what's happening in that prison. Bill, that's a deal. You're going to call us and let us know what's going on in the prison. You're going to let us know what you're doing off the commissary, how you're doing. You're going to tell us about your bitches and everything we want to know.
Yes, I'll be sure to tell you about the bitches and everything that's going on. That's my promise to you, my brother.
All right, and, Mr. Cosby, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, I see we got another call on. Let me see if I got him. Caller, are you there?
There is no doubt.
Okay, well, who do we got? That voice sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar because this is President Barack Obama.
Okay.
Former President Barack Obama. I keep forgetting that I'm no longer president. But everywhere I go, people are constantly calling me President Obama.
That's right. Well, you was the first black president of the United States of America, so I'm sure black people probably have never quit calling you President
Obama. There are moments that I have my black moments. Like, for example, I went back to my home city in state Chicago, Illinois.
There you go.
And there's a place called Harold's Chicken.
Yeah, I know the place.
A place, you're familiar with Harold's Chicken?
Come on, I'm from the south side of Chicago, Mr. President. I know the place, I know your history, and yeah, I like Harold's Chicken smothered with mild sauce. Thank you.
Thank you very much, because then about, for your listeners that have never been to my home city, state Chicago, Illinois, yours, there's a place called Harold's Chicken that is the king of the hot sauce and mild sauce.
That's right.
Michelle took me there quite some time ago.
That's right. All right.
And I love the chicken so much that we were able to invest some money into the Harold's Chicken franchise, and I just want the listeners to know that we will be coming to almost every state and little town in this United States of America, putting up Harold's Chicken.
All right. Well, hey, that's what I'm talking about. So the former president of the United States is about to be selling some Harold chicken in this country. That's what you're telling me, Mr. President.
I'm telling you that, and we're getting ready to get into the cannabis business as well.
Oh, well, hey, Mr. President, you know, that actually sounds like a good idea. I'm going to be actually educating some of our listeners in the weeks to come on how to monetize themselves in the cannabis business. So if you're on that's the way to go.
That is definitely the way to go. I've spoken to several of the street organizations. I'm now sitting down with the Crips, the Bloods, the Vice Lords, the Blackstones, the GDs, the BDs. I want to give a shout out to my folks for my home city and state and your home city and state, Chicago, Illinois. I want to say GD to all the folks that may be listening.
So, Mr. President, you gonna come on my show and gang bang? That's how you doing it?
You know, when I first came to Chicago, I didn't know anything. If it wasn't for my wife, my wife Michelle, she was the slapboxing queen of 1983 at Whitney Young, and she taught me the ropes.
Okay, it sounds like she could teach you the ropes if she was the slapboxing champ.
She definitely was the slapboxing champ of 2000. But, you know, it was some moments when we were in the White House, being stuck in a bubble, because we wasn't used to being that close. There are moments when we got into it. I remember just talking about health care, and I got off, and Michelle had got on me for not emptying the garbage. And I told her I'm not going to empty a goddamn thing.
You didn't say that to the first lady, did you, Mr. President?
I swear to God. Look, I'm an OG. I'm from the old school.
Hey, you know what, Barack? I heard you was old school. You know, a lot of people that I know remember you back when you was a congressman and representative back in the days, and you were canvassing the streets of the South Side. A lot of people I know remember that.
Well, there are moments on the South Side of Chicago, and I used to run into a lot of people, and they used to talk, you know, stuff out of their mouth and make me upset, and the next thing you know, we're going at it.
Mr. President, you was out there fighting?
Well, I'm about that life. How about that shit? I'm about that life for sure.
Well,
why do you think that the Republicans, even though they were stone-faced every time I tried to pass a bill, that they never, ever, ever once tried to come at me? Not one time.
No, they didn't try to come at you, Mr. President. I seen that.
So we're looking to do some fantastic things.
All right. Well, I got one question, Mr. President. I'm sure everybody out there wants to know. You know, we know you retired. We know you chilling. How does a former black president of the United States retire? What does he do when he go and he chills out? Tell your listeners what he does.
Well, you know this. A black man could never retire.
Is that what it is?
Right now, I'm looking at bills that's coming at me. I'm no longer the president, and you know, I spent a lot of money. I was tricking off big time, and so now, as you can see, my wife Michelle, we're out hustling. You know, we're on the hustle.
Is that what it is?
We cannot afford to sit back and just do nothing. So as soon as we left the White House, I got some connects that I know, and we went to work, and so we're out here hustling. We're trying to keep those bills paid. You know, my daughters Sasha and Malia, they're old now, and I told Malia she's gonna have to start paying rent. And
wait a
Sasha
minute,
has
Mr.
her own
President.
place.
Did you say you're gonna charge your daughter rent?
I told you I'm an OG. She's gonna have to start paying some kind of rent.
Is that right? Okay, well, I guess even the
well,
president's got to lay it down, man. You know, I feel you. You know, we got to teach these young people how to stand up and do it for themselves.
and because she's got a boyfriend now, and
Oh, wait a minute.
I think he's folks. I think he's the folks.
So wait, Mr. President, you telling me your daughter got a boyfriend that's affiliated with a gang?
Oh well, she know on the side, on Michelle's side, they roll like that.
Okay.
They don't want the nice boys. They want the roughnecks.
Okay.
Well, and I am for that because I believe that his potential that he has, that he could be a great person one day. But right now, that's the way she's rolling.
Okay. Well, Mr. President, I'm really glad you gave us a call, man. Is there anything else you want to tell the listeners? And first of all, let me thank you for calling us and picking Vegas Nights Radio, the show to call in and tell them about your retirement. And I want you to feel free to call us anytime. Hey, you're the former president. I want you to feel free to talk to me and Wong. I need you to have this format and this platform to tell the people what you're doing now. Anything else you want to tell the people?
Let me say this to the people that may be listening to me. I just want to wish each and every one of your listeners and you to have a safe, prosperous New Year. And in the words of the not O.J. Simpson, but the OJs. I want to be very specific.
Okay.
Because O.J. got us in a lot of trouble. But the OJs have always said, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it focused. And it's time to go after and get it. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Well, hey, thank you, Mr. President, and I look forward to hearing from you again. Thank you for calling. Remember, you can call anytime. We on every Wednesday, Mr. President, from 5 to 7 p.m. out here Pacific time. Feel free to call us when you're ready.
My pleasure.
All right. Well, guys, you seen that? You heard it right here on Vegas Nights Radio. We opened up the phone lines, and we got Donald Trump. We got Barack calling us. We got Bill Cosby calling us from jail. And hopefully some of y'all going to give us a call and give us a few rants at 702-551-5261. And let us know what you think about some of the things that's going on. Juan, you got anything you want to say to the people?
I just want to do the disclaimer. His name was Reggie Reg.
That's right.
He's out of Chicago, Illinois.
That's right.
And he does fantastic impressions, as you guys can see. So y'all got to give it up for him. He did Barack, he did Bill Cosby, and he did Donald Trump. So when he calls back, I'm gonna have many questions.